All right, BVAHS, this is Mr. Horzempa here, and welcome to the STEAM Lab. Behind that door, as soon as you come in, you'd find our printing lab. That's where students in the graphic design and marketing classes do their work. Here are the computers that we use every day as we do our design work and collaborate together in this laboratory setting. As you can see, we have iMacs, we have Macbook Pros, and we have various stations set up around the room that you can use for audio recording and video production, working through projects that you're in the middle of. Over here in this corner is the vinyl cutter. This is used by students in graphic design and marketing. As we head back to the other end of the room, I'd like to point out that we do have these MacBook Pros and we can move them around as needed. Often students in our courses will take one of those MacBooks and set themselves up in this other room over here that we're coming into, this larger space, if they're doing things like recording audio or if they're collaborating in a small group. Up here is the platform for our virtual reality computer that was designed and built by students in CEA last year. Here's another small production desk. And finally, a table for some collaboration. Looking forward to working with you this year. I am so glad that you decided to take one of our STEAM classes at BVAHS. All right, here you have the syllabus for PLTW, CEA, Civil Engineering Architecture. My name is Mr. Horzempa, and CEA takes place primarily in room 14. That's the main lab space that you observed from the video that I just showed you. Occasionally, we will branch off into parts of the building. We will be outside for some of our labs. We will also go into the larger space and utilize the virtual reality platform. Every time that you design a structure and bring it to completion in our CAD software, we will load that into the virtual reality computer and we will get to experience that design work that you completed in very, very, very real ways through the use of high-powered computer and virtual reality rendering. It's quite exciting. I want to encourage you to daily utilize Google Classroom. Here's the code to join the Google Classroom for CEA. If you're not already in there, if you registered for this course prior to the start of the school year, you will be in the Google Classroom. You also are going to need to have an 8 GB flash drive and headphones for this course. I want to remind you of that, and I will remind you of that daily. Make sure you get those as soon as possible. A little bit about the class. Civil Engineering and Architecture is one of the Project Lead the Way specialization courses in the Pathway to Engineering program. Through hands-on work and collaborative learning, students will learn skill sets utilized in the many careers of civil engineering and architecture. All right, and we obviously use math and science and engineering and a very real approach to understanding these careers. There's so many exciting things that we're going to do this year in this course. Lots of hands-on experiences that I'm sure you're going to thoroughly enjoy. Take some time and read your course objectives. As you're reading those, I just want to remind you about the importance of academic honesty. Make sure that the work that you're turning in this course always represents your efforts and that you aren't plagiarizing or taking the work of others and claiming it to be your own. In my courses here at the high school, I really don't like to inundate you with large lists of rules. I like to keep it simple. Be nice and work hard. Two of the most important building blocks for success in life. Treat people with dignity and respect and always give your best. The grading for this course is obviously the same as the grading for all the courses in our school district. And then that brings us down here to the course outline. We will be using the project Lead the Way course online. We will be going through unit by unit in order. Everything that we cover will have the resources available in the order that we get to them through Project Lead the Way. It really is a seamless process. If you ever need help finding that content and it isn't where you think it should be, just ask me. Anyway, I'm looking forward to working with you in this class. I really think we're going to have a great year. I'm especially looking forward to collaborating and working on some projects, designing some things and building some things for our school and school community. I'm interested to see where your creativity takes us this year. I'll be seeing you soon in class. Take care.